Kerajaan mengarahkan semua agensi dan jabatan berkaitan mengambil tindakan tegas terhadap syarikat yang menyebabkan pencemaran lebangan Sungai Johor hingga menjejaskan hampir 1.8 juta penduduk.
Hello everyone, my name is Teh Jin Wei. I'm from Group 8. These are my group members. Before we begin, it is important to understand the water treatment process in Malaysia. Most drinking water is sourced from rivers and treated using conventional processes such as coagulation and flocculation, sedimentation, filtration and disinfection. Because this system relies on good raw water quality, sudden increase in turbidity can disrupt the treatment operations. This case study focuses on the Johor River pollution incident that occurred between October and November 2025. It is described as the worst pollution incident affecting Johor's water supply. Sungai Johor is the main raw water source for several districts in Johor, including Johor Bahru, Kota Tinggi, Kulai and Pontian. The pollution was caused by the failure of a sediment pond at the sand mining site upstream, which released a large amount of suspended solids into the river. As a result, water turbidity increased drastically, making the raw water unsuitable for treatment. This led to widespread water supply disruption. This slide presents the key evidence from the Johor River pollution incident. Under normal conditions, raw water turbidity is around 400 NTU. During the incident, turbidity spiked to approximately 37,400 NTU, which is nearly 100 times higher than normal levels. At this concentration, water treatment plants were unable to operate safely and had to suspend operations. As shown on the map on the left, the resulting water supply disruption affected up to 800,000 residents across several districts, including Johor Bahru, Kota Tinggi, Kulai and Pontian. Additional impacts in areas such as Senai, Skudai, Silong, Veldas, Lingkui, Petrijaya and Lima Kedai.
This water crisis in Johor began at sand mining site in Kota Tinggi, where a sand washing pond burst due to the soil movement. According to the article, the structure failed when the surrounding soil became unstable, causing the pond to collapse unexpectedly. When the pond burst, it released a large volume of silt, sediment and muddy water directly into Sungai Johor. This was not a small leak but a sudden discharge that flows straight into the river system, which is major raw water source in Johor. As a result, the turbidity level of the Johor River increased sharply. Turbidity refers to how cloudy the water is, and in this case, the amount of suspended particles become extremely high. The article explained that when turbidity reaches such level, water treatment processes are no longer effective or safer to operate. Because of this self-contaminant, several water treatment plants along the Johor River were forced to shut down immediately. These shutdowns was prevent measure to avoid damage to treatment equipment and to ensure the unsafe water was not supplied to the public. Therefore, the failure at the sand mining site directly disrupt the water treatment system downstream.
Next, for the impact, the water pollution incident in Johor had severe widespread impact on both the population and local business. Nearly 800,000 people were directly affected by the sudden water cut. Multiple districts including Johor Bahru, Kota Tinggi, Pontian, Kulai and Iskandar Puteri lost their clean water supply, disrupting daily life for residents across this area. This immediate shortage of clean water led to significant challenge for households. People struggled to perform essential daily activities such as cooking, cleaning and maintaining hygiene, all of which rely on steady water supply. For many, this lack of clean running water also posed public health concern, as alternative water sources were often unsafe. Additionally, businesses that rely heavily on water for their operations suffered significant financial loss. That from manufacturing plants to restaurants, businesses were forced to halt production, resulting in loss of income and operational setback. For industry where water is key component such as food production or service that require water for sanitation, the economic toll was severe. The disruption was not just an inconvenience, it led to long delay in restoring water supply. Water treatment plants need extra time to safely restart their operation. This delay left communities in a state of uncertainty for several days, which only add to frustration and anxiety of affected residents and business. As a result, the pollution and the sand mining company responsible for the sediment pond failure is not facing official investigation and potential legal action. This highlight the legal and environmental consequences of neglecting proper sediment control and the importance of holding companies accountable for their action, especially when they result in such widespread destruction. Last, the impact of the incident were far-reaching, affecting everything from daily life and business operation to legal accountability. It underscores the urgent need for better pollution control and more reliable measures to prevent such water supply destruction in the future.
Next, I will explain about the solution. To manage high turbidity and sedimentation pollution, water treatment plants must improve sediment control and raw water stabilization. Double layer sedimentation ponds are placed upstream of the main treatment. You need to remove coarse and fine suspended. Next, I will explain about the solution. To manage high turbidity and sedimentation pollution, water treatment plants must improve sediment control and raw water stabilization. Double layer sedimentation ponds are placed upstream of the main treatment. You need to remove coarse and fine suspended. Next, I will explain about the solution. To manage high turbidity and sedimentation pollution, water treatment plants must improve sediment control and raw water stabilization. That's only double stages. These reduce the sediment and rot caused by sand mining activities and flood events. Next, raw water equalization basins are located at the intake to buffer sudden changes in flow and water quality. By stabilizing salinity levels before treatment, those systems protect downstream unit and improve overall process efficiency. And next, that's only in stages. These reduce the sediment and load caused by sand mining activities and flood events. Next, raw water equalization basins are located at the intake to buffer sudden changes in flow and water quality. By stabilizing salinity levels before treatment, those systems protect downstream unit and improve overall process efficiency. And next, that's only in stages. These reduce the sediment and load caused by sand mining activities and flood events. High-rate clarifiers using regular days further ensure setting performance and alert treatment plants to operate efficiency during the extreme turbidity event existing 30,000 NTU. Smart monitoring and emergency response system are established to prevent the plant failure during the pollution incidents. Real-time intake sensor continuously measure turbidity and total organic carbon and conductivity, allowing early detection of contamination. And advanced coagulation control using AI-based dosing automatically adjusts the chemical dosage on raw water quality, improving treatment efficiency and reducing chemical waste. Smart monitoring and emergency response system are established to prevent the plant failure during the pollution incidents. Real-time intake sensor continuously measure turbidity and total organic carbon and conductivity, allowing early detection of contamination. And advanced coagulation control using AI-based dosing automatically adjusts the chemical dosage on raw water quality, improving treatment efficiency and reducing chemical waste. Smart monitoring and emergency response system are established to prevent the plant failure during the pollution incidents. Real-time intake sensor continuously measure turbidity and total organic carbon and conductivity, allowing early detection of contamination. Automatic shut-off valves and emergency overflow system prevent high polluted water from entering the sensitivity treatment unit. In addition, turbidity monitoring and discharge points ensure the treatment water consistently meets regulation standards and protect the public health. So this one will be the flowchart of cause of Johor River water pollution before solution. So uncontrolled sand mining activity upstream lead to the failure of the sand washing pond. This releases a large amount of sediment into the Johor River, causing extreme turbidity above 30,000 NTU. This raw water quality exceeds the water treatment plant's design limited, overloading sedimentation and filtration unit. As a result, the water treatment process becomes unstable, forcing plant shutdown and causing large-scale water cuts affecting about 800,000 customers. So next, about after engineering solution implemented. This one the flowchart. So with the engineering solution in place, industrial wastewater is treated and monitored before it being discharged into the river. So river and intake sensor detected water quality changes early and trigger AI-based coagulation control and flow stabilization. Equalization basins, sedimentation pond, and high-rate clarifier maintain the stable treatment performance. This ensures continuous safe water supply without the plant shutdown and major water distribution. I will explain about the call of action. So public and community role at this slide. So protecting our wastewater resources beginning at the community level. So the public plays a critical role by reporting pollution incident and avoiding illegal dumping into the river and drains. So community participation in the river cleanup program and environmental education help reduce the pollution and the source. Every action taken upstream and a direct impact on the quality of the water supply to the home and industrial downstream. Okay. So next will be the third of the call of action by the engineers, industry and other research. So addressers must strengthen enforcement of the environmental regulation, invest in advanced monitoring technologies and water treatment plant upgrades. Industry, farmers are responsibility for the treatment influence properly and reducing the chemical and sediment runoff into the river. As chemical engineers and the future professionals, we have to responsibility to design a treatment system, optimize chemical usage and apply innovation solution to protect our water resources. So clean water is not optional, it is our responsibility. So thank you.